You are a bachelor. You've got a nice house here, having a moment, and you can't do a thing with it. Is your social life in a phase 1 relationship, possibly? Is that an unfortunate set of circumstances?
Well, I think...
Because I know you're a bachelor. I know you've talked about being available.
It was really in the moment. Come on. It was in the moment. It was like he was coming in to rescue us and we had no leadership. We were so dehydrated for any sort of real leadership that everyone felt that way. And I definitely felt that. What did I want to happen? I was anything. I wanted to flatten his curve and I wanted him to flatten my curve. And then I wanted us to apex together. That's what I wanted.
He's literally trying to beat back a virus with no vaccine and no herd immunity. That's more than a full-time job. But, 3 buts. The reality, and trust me, someone who has been in and around politics for as long as Andrew Cuomo absolutely knows this, is A, he's getting extremely high marks, not just in New York, but nationally for his take the bull by the horns approach to the crisis. And B, the fight against coronavirus will be the defining moment in not only his governorship, but in his political career to date.
In the darkest stage of the pandemic, your daily briefings live from New York gave us hope, gave us clarity, gave us the truth, and gave us something that we were not getting from Washington: leadership.
You did your thing during COVID. New York was suffering. We were the epicenter. We were all in a crisis, in a panic, and every single day you came on the airways and you offered your strength, your leadership, and your direction, and your caring, and your heart.
We've got a president of the United States who's operating in Washington. The president of the coronavirus response still does appear to be the guy who's in charge in New York, where New York, as a state, is forging ahead into the darkest days of this crisis.
I know that you've been portrayed as some sort of a homecoming king of this crisis, and a headline from Jezebel Help: I think I'm in love with Andrew Cuomo. The New York Post dubbed you the new Love Gov. Chelsea Handler wrote you a love letter essay in Vogue entitled Dear Andrew Cuomo, I want to be your first lady. Your reaction to all of that, your daughter's reaction to all of that?
Carl, what was the most important message you heard from Governor Cuomo?
Real leadership of the kind the President of the United States should have provided to the American people throughout this crisis and has not.
Yeah, I felt, though, many people felt you were the only one who was telling us anything. You know, you gave us hard truths. You didn't try to sugarcoat when we needed to hear the truth. And you also talked about your own vulnerabilities. You're a bona fide girl dad. You've got 3 daughters that even they were saying to you, Dad, what's the deal? Your brother, Chris Cuomo, went through a very nasty battle. You had a mom who you hadn't seen, like many people hadn't seen their mom. And you exposed a lot of your own vulnerabilities. And I'm wondering, as a governor of the state, how you were navigating that, also navigating your own personal duties, too.
Congratulations. Much love. Brooklyn loves you. Andrew Cuomo! Mwah!